Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's episode, I'm actually out in Los Angeles and I'm gonna just go around town looking at various different video game stores. And there's a couple of arcades too. I hear this place, Game Dude, is actually pretty popular here in LA, so I'm gonna check it out. Hopefully they'll let me film inside. And the reason why I'm in LA is because Kim is actually at CalState Northridge taking a spin instructor class, so wish her luck. She's on to a new endeavor in her life and I'm very proud of her for that. So anyways, let's go inside and see what this place is all about. As you walk into this place, you see an old school change machine. It was the first thing I saw. Anyway, Game Dude has been here for 30 plus years. It's known for having fair prices and a great variety of new and retro titles. I don't usually go to places like this, but heard this was one of the more popular locations in LA, so I figured I would check it out. One thing I noticed right away is they had a huge collection of UMD discs. For those of you that aren't aware, these are video discs that were developed by Sony, kind of like DVDs, but smaller, to be able to play movies on your PlayStation Portable or PSP. The titles I saw in the display case were definitely a sign of the times, because these came out around 2004. Movies like Something About Mary, total classic. They also had some cool artwork on the walls, but a lot of it was pretty worn out and sun damaged, but still pretty cool to see. Before we leave, they also have these printed price lists that you can kind of like pick up the platform you like. So if it's like Nintendo 64, you can pick that up and then you can see the prices of the things they have in stock. It's kind of weird because, I mean, in this day and age, everyone uses price charting. I mean, who uses paper anymore? Anyways, I guess that makes it very retro. All right, let's get out of here. See you next time, Game Dude. Our next stop is Family Arcade in East Hollywood. This place has been around for 40 plus years. It survived a fire, a complete rebuild, and the pandemic. That's all I really know about this place, so I look forward to checking it out. Okay, so we're walking into Family Arcade in Los Angeles. Now, I'll tell you right now, I just paid $300 to walk in here, only because they wouldn't let me film unless I paid. So, kind of crazy. I guess they use this for a lot of film shoots and things like that. So I'm like, I can't believe I just did that, but I paid 300 bucks. So when you walk in, you've got like some racing cabinets and things like that. The ceiling is like, this is very arcade vibe with neon lights everywhere. Over here, you've got your dance stuff. This place is extremely clean. It's pretty damn cool too. I mean, as far as the overall vibe of this place, it is 25 bucks to go in. You got Daytona 2, some basketball games, skee ball. It looks like they LCD modded that. Top Skater, you got some Cruise and Blast, which is awesome. Everything here really looks like it's in good condition. He said they had some retro games too. Great shooter game, LA Machine Guns. You got some, another LCD. A lot more of those these days in these arcades, trying to keep these games running. So far, you know, the place is clean. Was it worth me getting $300 to get in? I'm not really sure about that, but the guy literally, he contacted the owner and he's like, no, we don't do any film shoots. And he said $1,000 first. I'm like, dude, there's no way I'm paying $1,000. So he goes, well, how many people? And I said, it's just me, it's just me. So he said, all right, I'll let you in for $300. So I paid $300 to come in here. So you know I'm gonna get my money's worth. But over here we got a Versus system that's playing Super Mario Brothers on one side and Excite Bike on the other. It's pretty cool. The lights around the whole perimeter of this place, I'm definitely in love with that. It's just a really cool atmosphere. So it looks like they do have a row of retro stuff, so we'll start over here. They got Blitz 2000, so that's pretty neat. You got two Vuelix cabinets. I love these Vuelix cabinets because you can sit down and play, you know? You can pull your stool out, and this one's got Street Fighter 4 running on it, and this one has Ultra Street Fighter 4. Actually, they're both Ultra Street Fighter 4, but these are cool cabinets, man. These are a lot of fun. Maybe I'll sit down and play a little bit on these, and we'll get our Street Fighter 4 on. This row right here behind me is all retro. So you got Sunset Riders, Captain America and the Avengers. Oop, I just tripped. The Simpsons LCD, Neo Geo, CRT LCD. This is a modern cabinet. I don't know if you guys ever remember this. Damn, I gotta take a piss. All right, I'll be back. I gotta pee really bad. Holy crap, I gotta go pee. Oh my God, it's coming out. Okay, I'm back. Oh my gosh, I feel so much better. And by the way, the bathroom was really clean. I'm not gonna take a video of the bathroom, but it was really clean, so I gotta give them props for that. Okay, so in the retro section right here, they got, you know, your standard, you got your Crane machines, Sunset Riders, great beat 'em up, but the monitor looks a little jacked up.
Captain America and the Avengers, The Simpsons, so you got like sort of your side-scrolling beat-em-ups, Neo Geo, and then you got some classic games. They've got Defender. These things are actually new. You could buy these for your home. This was Pac-Man Party. Surprised to see that in a commercial setting. Yeah, they got Star Wars Battle Pod. And of course, they have Marvel vs. Capcom 2. So maybe you don't know what these are called. These are called showcase cabinets. Now, normally they'd have like a 36-inch CRT in it. They've obviously modded this one and put a TV or an LCD monitor. But these are great cabinets for those highlighted fighting games like Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And then they have King of Fighters on this one. So these are pretty cool. No, I dig these, but for a home use, like look how big they are. Look at them from the back, or from the side rather. The footprint is pretty big, but so for a house, maybe not. I always kind of wondered, would Arcade 1UP potentially make one of these, like, you know, a slimmed down version? I feel like it could be kind of cool if it was a smaller, smaller size, give people more room to play the fighting game, because look how big the control panel is on this. I mean, it's a huge control panel. It can very comfortably fit 2 people, so that's pretty cool. All right, well, I'm gonna explore a little bit more. Okay, so I'm over here on this other side. I haven't played Guitar Hero in forever. As a matter of fact, I used to play a ton of Guitar Hero. I want to say it was on the Xbox 360 when the kids were little. We used to love playing it. I'm gonna try it. Okay, that was fun. I didn't suck as bad as I thought I would. Okay, we're gonna do some, let's see, there's gotta be something in here that's unique. Let's do Battle Pod. This place isn't that big, but I will say this, it's clean as hell. Like you can eat off the floor, it's so clean. Let's do some Battle Pod. Where's the start button for Battle Pod? I don't see a start button.
Okay.
Okay, this place surprisingly has a really good selection, small but good selection of pinball. They got Mandalorian, they have the Ghostbusters Stern, they have Rush, so pretty brand new. Transformers, AC/DC's a really fun one. Jurassic Park Pro, they've got a Stranger Things Pro. They're all pros. Let's see, and the Godzilla it's a pro as well. A lot of people that have the Ghostbusters, they mod it where the gap between the flippers is really big, and they'll mod it and put like a little stopper down there. This one doesn't have it, so I'm guessing it's gonna be pretty difficult. Okay, our time is almost up here. I had a good time, but was it worth $300? Now, keep in mind, I paid $300 because that was the only way they would allow me to film here. I guess apparently a lot of Hollywood people come here to film for movies and things like that. So I tried to negotiate. It started with 1,000, so 300 didn't seem so bad. But again, was it worth that? No, but it is worth it to pay $25 for all you can play access to this place. They got some pretty good games. Definitely more on the modern than the retro stuff. Oh gosh, I didn't even notice this. They got Carnival. Carnival's a really fun shooter, man. Really fun shooter. Anyways, and they had the 2 Vuelix cabinets, which I'm a big fan of those. Really cool cabinets, and they're running Ultra Street Fighter 4, so that's pretty cool. By the way, just a little tidbit of information. Ultra Street Fighter 4 was the last Street Fighter arcade release. They did not have an official release for Street Fighter 5, and I don't think they plan on having an official arcade release for Street Fighter 6. But we gotta go, because this guy's gonna kick us out. But this was fun. Let's go on to our next destination, and I'll see you at the next location.
I only have time for 2 more stops before I have to pick up Kim, so I took a super fast pit stop to Santa Monica. I went to 3rd Street Promenade and the Santa Monica Pier. I didn't stay long, but I got to see a few great street performers and check out the roller coaster that's on the pier. I didn't have time to ride it though. Oh, and on the way out, I said what's up to Zoltar. Always puts a smile on my face. Okay, off to our last stop. Neon Retro Arcade in the heart of Old Town Pasadena, home of the Rose Bowl. This is a beautiful area, so I have high hopes that this arcade is going to be nice. We're here and this place packs a punch for being small. It features 50 plus arcade games and pinball machines, and it's got some great titles. I was shocked to see a Tron in really great shape. It's not a super rare game, but this one looks awesome and it plays great too. There was also a Robotron 2084. This one wasn't all original, it had the wrong sticks, but it was still fun to play and cool to see it here. There was also a Centipede and a Primal Rage, but wait, it's Burger Time! I love me some Burger Time, and what an awesome looking cabinet too. And it's always nice to see a Big Blue that's in good shape. Turning the corner, I saw a dragon's lair, and this one was damn near immaculate. I so wanted to bring it home with me. I actually asked if they would sell it, and they just looked at me with a straight face and they said no. It doesn't hurt to try though, right? Of course, every arcade must have a Galaga. But wait, there's a Golden Axe and an Altered Beast. 2 games I grew up playing in the arcade and on the Sega Genesis at home. If you're a Sega fanboy, these 2 titles are exciting to see. Not fully authentic, but still really fun to have at this location. As you make your way towards the back, they have some pinball machines on the right and a console area. It's not the biggest arcade, but they really do have a lot of great titles and not a lot of filler games taking up valuable floor space. And no arcade would be complete without some Nintendo cabs. There was some creative liberties taken on the Super Mario Bros. Bezel, but these are mostly original and awesome to see here in good working order. For the fighting game fans, not only is there a Big Blue, but there's a Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, Ultimate MK3, and the fan favorite Marvel vs. Capcom 2. They even had a Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. Something's up with this PCB though. I will say overall though, almost all the games here were in awesome condition. Lastly, that takes us to the pinball section. They don't have many, but they have some pretty good ones. They've got Mandalorian, Star Trek, Black Knight, one of my favorites, T2, and Godzilla. Not a bad lineup for a small little arcade. Well guys, that about wraps up this video. I hope you enjoyed this little vlog style trip through LA. I only had, 4 hours, so I did what I could do within the 4-hour time frame. And the good news is Kim had a really great time at her course while I was there, so it kind of kept me busy. And I was actually sick as a dog the whole time. I didn't even want to go, but I got to give a shout out to my buddy, Your Average Gamer. Please go check out his channel on YouTube. He gave me a pep talk. He's like, dude, when are you in LA? Go do it. Go explore. And I was like, that's it. I blew my nose and I took a bunch of, Dayquil or whatever. And I just went out there and I picked a couple places and that's where I went. And that's what you saw in the video. So I hope you enjoyed it. I will have all the links to the places I went in the video description, as well as addresses and things like that and costs to get in and stuff. So yeah, if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel. Put your comments below. I want to hear from you. Have you been to any of these places? Yeah, the video game store was a total random thing, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that too. That's it for now, and we will see you on the next one.